On Fox 4.
Good morning. It is Monday, the first day of June. I'm Tim Ryan.
I'm Lauren Principal.
Weather is a lot better, actually pretty darn nice, but flooding is still a concern in several areas.
Jenny Anchondo is live in Northwest Dallas with a look. Jenny?
Good morning, Lauren and Tim. And yes, it is really bad. And we've been kind of monitoring this area that I've been at all morning. It hasn't gotten any higher, but it hasn't gotten any lower either. So this is Luna Road. And we've been trying to see how many blocks back it goes. We cannot even see the end of it. And Luna Road is a road. It is not a stream. It is not a river, but that's exactly what it is this morning. I want to show you some video that also shows the water very high in some neighborhoods near creeks, because this is Lake Louisville, Lake Ray Roberts, and Lake Grapevine, of course, spilling over their dams. And it's just taking a while to get to these neighborhoods here in Northwest Dallas. The water here specifically is coming from what's called the Trinity Elm Fork, which is just a small stream. It just can't hold this much water. Reverse 911 calls went out to more than 3,000 people who live in the area on this map. People are asked to avoid the area this morning of west of Stemmons Freeway, north of Northwest Highway, east of Luna Road, and south of Royal Lane. Luna Road has been blocked off in some parts for almost a week because of flooding.
It's totally devastating. I mean, I used to live here. I'm now in North Dallas, and just seeing this area right now, I feel so bad for the people. I mean, when you look down the road here, you see actually a house where somebody lives in, and their house is gone. I mean, it's just devastating.
And it's not just people who are getting kicked out. About 80 wag-time dog rescue animals had to be rescued and taken to higher ground. They were actually taken to an employee's backyard for safety until they could be put into foster homes. Now back out here, this is the Luna Vista Golf Course, and no one's getting a tee time anytime soon. You have to feel for the people that are trying to operate these businesses around here, because it's only getting worse. Right around this time of the morning is the time of day yesterday that City of Dallas officials thought it would get to its worst point and then hopefully go down from there. But I just talked to Dallas police. They said all the road closures that were in effect early this morning are still in effect now. So if you're heading to Northwest Dallas, plan ahead before you go, because it could take you some extra time. Reporting live in Northwest Dallas, Jenny Anchondo for Good Day.
Thanks, Jenny. Well, another area along the Trinity River causing flooding concerns as well.
Yes, it's in southeastern Dallas, Ellis, Kaufman County. Saul is live near Combine in Kaufman County with a look. Saul?
Yeah, the water has gone up since we have been here. It was almost covering the double yellow lines here, but now it is past that. Residents have had to evacuate, and for the most part they have, but they do remain in this area because they are concerned about possible looters. Earlier this morning they did give us a little tour, if you will, of their Combine neighborhood. Water is rising slowly, starting to cover properties around here. This is southeast Dallas County, right at the border of Kaufman County and the Trinity River, less than a half a mile away. It is an area where the Trinity and other creeks meet, and because there's just so much water, it just backs up to where they live. Last night, Combine volunteer firefighters as well as Dallas County firefighters, sheriff's deputies went door to door alerting residents of this voluntary evacuation order, which affects about 30 to 40 residents along Billensey Road and the Cove here. These folks actually got a warning a couple of days ago, and so many were ready to move out.
The field, you can just slowly watch it turn blue instead of green, and you could hear it, almost a surge coming from the Trinity, just rushing this way. It was pretty cool, but I got a lot of pictures of it.
Yeah, resident Alan Terry has been taking pictures of his property and his neighbors as the water started to rise. And even though it's not raining, we've mentioned it already, the release of the water upstream causing flooding downstream. By the way, a flood warning in effect in this area until 9:45 tonight. Back out here live, you can see some of these SUVs trying to get by here in this area. This is Billensey Cove, which backs up right into the Trinity River. There's a levee just beyond the tree line back in there, and one of the residents told me that he just went back there, and some of the empty ponds are now full, and so they are just basically sitting, driving around, watching the water rise. It has not gone up dramatically. In fact, we've been here about 4 hours or so, and again, here on the ground it's kind of crept on closer to us about a couple of feet. So all things considered, you know, it's not rising rapidly, but, you know, tell that to these folks who live around here because they've been here a long time. They say they've never seen it this bad. Reporting live in Combine, Saul Garza for Good Day.
Thank you, Saul. There's flooding at an apartment complex way on the other side of the Metroplex as well in Coppell. People at the Wellington Place apartments had to evacuate over the weekend after rising water flooded the first floor of the building. 108 units in the complex. It's near MacArthur and Sandy Lake. Red Cross set up a shelter. There's a mobile home park that was evacuated over the weekend not far away from there as well. And all because the water continues to be released as it's got to be.
Right.
To prevent even worse flooding, Evan.
Yeah, some of the lakes, even this morning, like Louisville and Grapevine, still a couple of feet above what's considered flood stage. So it really just overflows and doesn't have anywhere to go. They can't even control it. They can release water, but you know, you can only release it so fast. It will improve this week. That much I can tell you.